Hey everyone, how's it going? I just wanted to do a quick video about the quizzes. A few people have, come up to me and told me that they've been concerned about the quizzes, and I just kind of wanted to explain them, so understand what I'm using them for, how I'm grading them, and things like that. So hopefully that'll help you and make it become less something that you're not worried about. It's something that you need to try hard on. They're challenging quizzes. I spend a lot of time making them, and I want you to spend some time working on them and doing your best. But it's not something you need to be upset about. So the median score was 14. The average was 13 and a half. So if you got a 14, you scored higher than the average. You did well on this quiz if you scored a 14. No, 14 out of 20 is a 70%, which is a D. So it's not a great percentage, but it is a good job on this quiz. You got a higher score than most people, than over half the class. So 14 is a good score on this quiz. So I don't grade it like that. I kind of just take the average and go off that and give you a score somewhere in there. So don't think that if you get a 12 out of 20 that you're getting a 60%, or if you get a 10 out of 20 you're getting a 50%. That's not how this thing is graded. I take the average and I go up there, and if you get above the average you get an A. If you get below you get a B, and if you're way down low it might be a little bit lower. But if you're in that range, scores of 10 and 11 are, a lot of kids are in that. Look, I mean, you're talking 15, 20 kids in there. That's not a horrible score. If you're able to get higher, like 19, you shouldn't be getting 10. But sometimes a 10 is not a horrible score. I mean, it's not an A. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want you to show improvement. I want you to look some videos and work at it to try to get better. But it's not something that you have a failing grade or something like that. So. Again, if you have any specific questions and things that you want help with on the quiz, ask me. Say, I don't understand this. And people are saying this, I don't understand the clause. And that's when I went and I explained it a little bit more in a different way. And hopefully that helped you a little bit. And we're going to keep going on that. But I took your responses. I saw the scores weren't well on that. And I saw people sending me emails that they needed help with it. And that's what the next video was. And that's where the quizzes are going to go. So just make sure that you're doing that. All right, so these are just some scores, and I use it to see what I need to make sure I teach in the video. So, like, the is an article. 94% of the people in the class got that right. I don't need to teach that. I don't need to mention that in a video. 94% know that, and maybe even higher than that, really. People saying the word deed is a noun. Only 65% got that right. I'd like it a little bit higher, but again, deed is a weird word anyway, so I'm not worried that 65%. I'm happy actually that more than half got it right. So we'll go down here. We got some 85%, some 60s, 60, 60, 60, 50. So now we have one like this. So this was 41% got this right. Then he left, and she was with him. So this is a compound sentence, and it has a comma and a conjunction, and that's what makes a compound sentence. I've said that in a lot of videos, and I want you to know that. But again, only 40% of the kids in the class got it right. So I know that most people don't understand that. So that needs to be brought up again in a video. The quiz showed me that. I thought I've explained it a lot in the videos. I thought that I taught that one well enough to move on from it a little bit. But clearly from the quiz, it's not quite there yet. That one needs to be back in the video. So I'm going to keep bringing those up in the video. So you're going to see a compound sentence in a video coming up next week. Why? Because this quiz shows that we don't quite get it. We don't know compound subject, compound sentence. That's what these quizzes are showing me. So yeah, you do get a grade. This is school. It's online school. You're going to get grades for your work you do. But I'm using it to help to see what we know and what farther things we need to go farther with. So again, what type of noun needs to be capitalized? Proper noun. I don't know if I need to say that anymore. We got 94% there, getting that one right. We're getting some of the things right. So the quiz is being used to show me what you know, and I don't want you to think of, again, you get an 11 out of 20. I don't want you to be upset for the rest of the day. That could be a really good score. Everyone could be getting those wrong. So just make sure you do your best you can. And if you have a question and you need help with someone, ask me. But do not be upset about any score on any of these quizzes.